Okay, Tom Brady just got done with his conference with the media about the so-called deflated football. Now, there are two main things about the deflated football from their win over the Colts when they won 45-7 to earn a Super Bowl berth. The first question is, they kept asking Tom Brady, how did you not recognize that the football was 15% lower? Everyone said that the balls were all 15 or 16% lower than the 12.5 or 13.5 pounds per square inch they should have been. And the second question was, does it produce any advantage or difference in the football? Remember, they won by 38 points, but does it produce any advantage at all is what we wanted to see. Because the bottom line is, the only thing that really matters is the football any different and does it produce an advantage? So, first off, this is not a regulation NFL football, I know. It's actually a top flight JV5 Spalding football, which is the official college football used in most college football conferences. The reason why I picked it is, if you look at the inflate to 13 pounds or 13 PSI, that's exactly in the middle of the 12.5 and 13.5 legal PSI for an NFL football. This ball is very close to the size of an NFL football. Now, this is actually pumped up to 13 pounds, and I'll show you on the gauge in 1 minute. But what I wanted to show you is, this is regulation. This is what Brady should have been playing with. And I'm going to do a couple tests here. As you see, it's just a normal spiral test. And the pat test, it's a rock-hard football. You can hear it. There's no give at all. It's a rock-hard football. As a quarterback, I can grip the ball. I can throw it, but I cannot squeeze it with one hand. To squeeze it, I'd have to do the old two-finger tire test. And you see, there is give in the ball. Not a lot, but a little give, and I'm doing that as hard as I can, a little give in the ball. But again, a rock-hard football at 13 PSI. And this is what Brady should have been playing with. Now, if you look here, we're right at 13 PSI. So that's where we're at, 13 exactly right there. Okay, now, they are saying that all the 11 balls of the 12 were deflated by 15 or 16%. Of 13, that would bring it down to 11, or slightly under. 16% would be like 10.8. So I'm going to actually bring this ball down now. Just let a little air out. You can see how little that air was there. I'm going to let a little air out and see where we're at now. Okay, now we're exactly at 11. As you see, we're exactly at 11 now. So you see how little air actually came out from 13 to 11. Now, this is the 16% that Brady was playing at. And I want to do the exact same test here so you can make the call. Again, the same spiral test, and then the pat test, still a rock-hard football. I mean, rock-hard. You can hear it. There's no give. Again, I can still firmly grip it with one hand, but I can't squeeze it. I'm trying to squeeze it with one hand. And again, I'll do the bike tire test here. Both thing, you can see I'm doing as hard as I can again. Different spots. There is give, just like the last time. It is slightly going in a little more, but again, I mean, minimally, as you can see, maybe a little bit more. But again, a rock-hard football at 11 pounds. I can't tell the difference here from 11 and 13. We're talking about a minuscule 15%. Now, when Brady's quarterbacking, remember, he's not holding the ball in his arms like a baby in the huddle. The center has the ball on the ground. He hikes it to Brady. That's the first time Brady touches it. Fades back, and for 2 to 4 seconds before he releases the ball, he holds it. You're not going to notice that little give. It's the exact same from 13-11. You saw a little air I let out. It's the same ball. Now, other than that, do you think that little advantage can produce an advantage? Well, when a ball is more pumped up, if anything, it gives you a tighter spiral, which produces more velocity and further throws. The only thing a more deflated ball would give you is if you have small hands, you can grab it easier, therefore probably have better accuracy. Now, if you remember, if you look at the stats from the game, Brady ended up going 9 for 9 in the second half when the ball was actually, when they found this out and they put the real 13-pound balls in, he actually went 9 for 9. So I ask you again, here's the 11-pound ball. No difference at all in the ball than the 13-pound. So I ask you, the Patriots won by 38 points. Would they have won? Yes. Would they still have won by 38? Yes. Should Brady have noticed it? No. As a referee, is this media hype? You make the call.